Doom scrolling is killing your masculinity. And how does that happen? What happens when you're doom scrolling? You're not causing something to happen when you're doom scrolling. You're not doing something mindfully. You haven't thought about doing something. You are just going with the flow, and that too is not a productive flow. It's not helping you with anything. It's not helping you to recharge or anything like that, anything positive like that. It's just helping you escape. Doom scrolling is helping you escape. But here's the thing, doom scrolling is a passive activity, and you're not in control there. The algorithm has put a strap on your neck, and it's causing things to happen that stimulate your brain and that affect your brain. You are on the effect side of it. And let me tell you about what masculine and feminine energy is. Masculine energy causes things to happen, and feminine energy is at the effect of it. Masculine energy leads, and feminine energy follows. So, masculine energy is assertive and dominant, and feminine energy is submissive. When you're scrolling mindlessly, you are being submissive there. You are literally emasculating yourself. You're literally not even being in charge of your life. You're something else. The algorithm is able to control you. And what's more emasculating than a man who is not in control of himself, and a man who is getting controlled by something or someone else? The algorithm has put a strap on your neck and it's controlling you. It's the one that causing things to happen. The algorithm is in its masculine energy, we can say that. And you're in your feminine energy, obviously, because you're not taking control. You're being controlled by something, the algorithm. So you're being submissive when you're mindlessly doing something. And in this scenario, you're mindlessly scrolling. The algorithm is dominating over you, and you are just following it like a fucking pussy. So you will never feel fulfilled if you are always on the effect side. Like when you're scrolling, you're on the effect side, and masculine energy only feel fulfilled when the man is causing things to happen. The man is initiating things. The man is taking action toward what he wants, and is not sitting here or being controlled by someone or something and being passive. Nothing kills masculinity more than passivity. And when you're scrolling, you don't have a goal in your mind, most likely. But what goal will you have in your mind when you're scrolling? You just want to stimulate and escape, and that's not a conscious goal. That's just happening without your control. You're not in charge. You're not in control. Masculine energy shines when it's being the cause, but you're not being the cause, are you? You're not causing anything to happen. Things are causing you to be at the effect side and not on the side of cause. Be on the side of causation if you want to embrace your masculinity. Like right now, I'm recording a video, I'm taking action. I caused this to happen. I caused this moment to happen. I'm still causing something. I'm still causing an impact by my words. But when you're scrolling, you are at the cause of something else. You are at the effect. Something else was at cause. That caused something to happen within you. A stimulation. I'm not saying that scrolling is bad. Stimulation is bad. That's not what I'm saying. Don't mind my throat, by the way. I have sore throat. I'm not saying the scrolling is bad. Scroll as much as you want. But you have to be mindful. You have to be in control of how much you do. Because if you're not in control everything in your life will feel out of control. If you're scrolling, you say, I want to scroll only 30 minutes today, and you stick to that, then you're in control. Then the algorithm is no longer controlling you. You are in charge there. You cause this to happen. You cause that moment to happen, even when you're scrolling. Because you made the decision to scroll. Most of the time, you are not making the decision to scroll. It just happens. You just open your phone and suddenly you're scrolling, and suddenly an hour passed. It happens. And that is what killing your masculinity, and you're not even aware. Because like I said, passivity kills masculinity like nothing else. Because a man he does not follows. He creates action. He creates initiative. He's always in charge of himself, at least. But when you're doing such things like overstimulation, drugs, or in this particular scenario that we are talking, doom scrolling, you're not in charge here. Most likely, that's why you're watching this video. Don't stop scrolling if you love it so much. If you love it so much, take control. Be in charge of how much you want to spend time. That is how you will take back control of your life. Because right now your life is scattered. I can tell it. Because if you can't control one thing, you can't control anything. So yeah, but don't expect it too highly from yourself. Don't expect that in one day you'll suddenly become in charge of your life. Be precise enough, be smart enough to acknowledge the way you're growing. As if you used social media, if you scrolled 10 minutes less than yesterday, that's growth. If you were 10 times more aware than yesterday, which you will be if you want to take control of your life and reduce doom scrolling, you will be more aware after this video, 10 times more aware, and that's a win. That's growth. Be smart enough to acknowledge your growth. Otherwise, you'll keep thinking big, that you have to be perfect. If you keep thinking that, you'll exhaust yourself, because that level of perfection might exist, but it will take so much time and practice. It won't happen in just a day. So be smart enough to acknowledge your growth, and don't become a dog of algorithms, because they have literally put a strap on your neck and they are pulling you the way they want. They know what will stimulate you, and they are throwing it like biscuits, like we throw biscuits to dogs. They are throwing reels and shorts in your feed like that, and you're eating that like a dog, and you keep eating that. So you're basically a dog if you're not in control of your doom scrolling habits. Stop being a slave to algorithms. It's literally so emasculating. What's more emasculating than a man who is getting controlled by something else, someone else? What's more emasculating than a man who is a slave? So yeah, take in charge. Be in charge. Be in charge. Take control and ditch slavery, because you are a slave right now. Accept that you are a slave right now. With that, I would like to end this video. I wish you impeccable strength. Have a strong day.